Here. Well, I gotta decide. This is bullshit. You know how I'm gonna. I got to. I mean, honestly, Eda kind of. Eda's kind of eh. I'm from America. God. Oh, it's a Chaku. Is Deku in this shit, bro? I'm just kind of wondering. Honey? Oh, I'm talking about that one sparkling man. This is like going through the first episode, like guys. This is like okay, I kind of. This is like our first episode, but I can't remember. I know I'm gonna keep saying first episode, but you know what I mean. Like the first like time we see everybody besides this Deku and All Might. I do too, honestly. And like how Mina's kind of my friend, bro. I fuck with that. Okay, wait, Deku's not on the list, so where is Deku at, bro? Okay, I see Deku. Alright, can I use my water like? Oh, I know who that is. Oh, that's Deku. Oh my god. Hey, good luck, you Chaka. Yeah, Raka. You Raka. Fuck. I fuck shit up. Oh, we're doing the ball one? Infinity. Oh my god. She's got an infinity, bro. Ah, damn. Wait, who should I talk to? Wait, I wasn't fucking paying attention, bro. Wait, who? I mean, I don't know. I'll talk to him, I guess. I mean, we know who this is. I wonder who this could be. It's Broccoli Man. Yeah, you got UA. You did get an UA somehow. I mean, I fuck with that. You passed these in. I don't know how I passed them, but I got water. I'm Water Man. I really wish you could choose your own court. That'd be kind of cool. Like, really. This isn't a random ass ambush. I mean, Shoto even on like the love list shit, and he is man. Damn, this thing he's got the fight on man. Purple Mist. Oh wow, you know who this is? Who he was? Been altered. Damn. At least settling that aside, this is my role. The missed guy, but Kirishima and Baku jumped in. Wow, that's a whole L. Okay, honestly, what the fuck could Kirishima do? And, oh, I got a fuck ton of options. Oh wow. Oh damn. What the fuck? Fuck. I got all these little options right here, man. Yeah. No. Fuck off. Okay, this is where the game kind of changes. Uh, I'll go with Todoroki. I mean, it's like the best option. I mean, I think Kaminoru was there, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, fuck you, Todoroki. Wow, that's a whole L. Damn, I chose the wrong person. Damn, I felt that, man. Oh my god, Toki's kind of vicious. I said, damn, fuck you, Todoroki. Damn, I'm not that childish. Fuck you. Oh wow, not my mom's voice is wow. Everybody's calling me childish. Wow, it's a whole L on me. Damn. Oh my god, this is lore. But I do. Damn, I felt that. Why did you call me childish? Ah, damn. You sigh and walk up to him. Damn. Look. Damn. I knew. Oh, why's the background black? Fuck. Oh damn! I kind of fuck with his fucking little story of Todoroki. I mean, my dad's a hero. Wait, wait. I need to time travel back to 1987. Figure out what the fuck I missed. I'm guessing you ate him. He's a scumbag. Yeah, we all. I mean, I kind of started to like Endeavor in the manga, but we all know what happens with that. Stand the fucking way, Deku. Damn, I felt that. Man, me and Todoroki just had a whole side arc. Dun 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 dun, dun side arc. Boom boom. Wah wah. Pin the mist guy down if they explode. Oh my god, the Funimation logo, bro. I can't get over that. I hope this honestly stays. Honestly, or they probably, or if they change it with their own art, holy shit! Wow, damn, all my, damn, damn. You saw through me so quickly. It's 3 against 6. Damn, what the fuck's about to happen? I mean, with me in the story at least, because I know what happens here in the fight, but oh, so I'm not gonna be doing anything. So let's go. We'll think of all might fight. Wow, it is what it is. I kind of wanted to go with Bakugo, but I told Todoroki because I have no interaction points to him or whatever they're called, love meters. I'm missing a lot of shit. Yeah, Principal Nezu. Holy shit! When he did this in the anime, it was fucking iconic. Damn. I know I pushed his Todoroki. Damn, I got points to everybody. Wah. Damn. Wah. Wah. And who is Triple A? Nani? I thought there were 21 technically for everybody here. All right. You know who they're talking about. So I like how my kid has a little lore. No, not this again. You got the wings out of me. No. No. You won't get a fourth. I swear to God, you won't get a fourth. You got it out, but you barely got it out because, like, I remember this episode. This is fucking bullshit. You got it out of me. Fuck. Yeah, my fault with him. And this scar's not there. Wait, it's not accurate. I'm still. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. My God, bro, the male models look this good as the females, bro. I would fuck with this game like 100%. I hope they are, and I hope Mr. Ozawa can stop standing on the fucking chair, bro. Oh my God, I was looking forward to this arc. Yes, let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, we all know that what's gonna happen. Hero names. Shit, I already got a cool hero. Water jet, fucking water jet, bro, or some shit. Ah, damn. Oh my God, bro, they had like these little sparing out. Or I don't think they're American who made this. I don't know. I might be wrong. Or maybe they might not be their first language. Yeah. Wow, Dinky, you're shooting your shot low, bro. Ah, Jiro, that's a whole L. That's a whole roast. Oh my God, I'm just curious. How much longer? Like, I know this isn't gonna be the full game. There's no way, unless it's like the full game, but the night some a lot of the routes are just not in the game. Because like, I feel like I'm like a good chunk through the game. Well, I don't know. I feel like I don't. No, there's no way. Because I'm barely done with anybody's love path. But I do not like the way the Moses pop up. What the thing is like pop on and they go whoa. Actually, not that bad. I kind of like it. Dinky Eater, what the fuck? Oh, do I remember this? They changed the way. You got a fourth out of me. Grr. Don't get a fifth, motherfucker. God damn it, they're only getting it because it happens in the anime and god damn it. Your face. Yep. Now do we get hero names here or after for money? You wanna be a hero for money, it's kind of an L. I mean, what do I want to be a hero for? I need to know. Can I have an option? Like
Dylan, Okako Urarika. I know, right? That's what I told my dad. But
what the fuck? I just fucking scared myself.
Okako Urarika, self-voicing disabled.
What the fuck? What the? So guys, I just landed my hand on my computer and like hit the V, and guess what V is? Voice command talk or some shit. And I just fucking scared myself because it said Dylan Lynn for like mine. I was like, what the fuck? I forgot to put my name in. I just lost my fucking edge. Oh, bro, I just got jump scared in a romance novel. Fuck. That's kind of an L for me.
Self-voicing enabled. Okako Urarika. I'm going to become a hero and earn money without fail. And I'm going to give my parents an easy life they deserve. That's so sweet. You're amazing, Eureka. Dylan Langford. Wow, you're amazing, Eureka. I bet your parents are so proud of you.
I tend to agree.
Okako Eureka. Really? You really think so? Thanks, Langford. You give her a big smile.
Damn, I felt that.
All Might, All Might, young Midoriya, is here. All Might appears from around the corner, shocking all four of you.
Honestly, I have a feeling that in the end of the game, if they have actual voicing, I will lose my fucking head. Bro, my head will come off my body, bro. My head will be on a pike, bro. Ah, fuck.
Izuku Midoriya, whoa, All Might,
What are you doing
what
here?
are you doing
Wicked
here?
Man. Yeah.
All Might, lunch, you wanna eat with me? He pulls out a small bento box with a bunny pattern on it.
I remember this shit.
Your thoughts?
That's adorable.
That's
Well,
adorable.
that is my thoughts right now.
Izuku Midoriya, sure.
My thought.
Save.
I'm about cat. Those are my
Save
thoughts.
slot
like
3.
immediately.
Save. Back. Izuku Midoriya. During lunch.
I did not know this was an option, bros.
Okako Eureka, why do you think All Might wanted Deku?
Because he's his father.
Dylan Langford, didn't you hear? He jumped in the second All Might was getting attacked. It probably has something to do with that. Dylan Langford, also, it's just like Sue said on the bus, Midoriya's quirk is a lot like his. So he might have taken an interest in him.
Yeah.
As you said that, you had no idea but, someone overheard.
Shoto?
After school.
Bakugo?
Dylan Langford, what's going on here? Dylan Langford, what are they here for? Outside of the classroom was students swarming in the doorway, blocking the way out. Katsuki Bakugo, they're scouting out the competition, short stack.
Great, now I'm getting called fucking short stack. Alright, I guess that's better than extra.
Your thoughts? Did he just call me short stack? I'm not even that short.
Alright, I mean it's
Katsuki Bakugo,
oh my god.
They want to see the gang who came through the villain ambush. They're checking us out before the big battle. Katsuki Bakugo, it's pointless to try. So why don't you just fuck off, damn extras. Dylan Langford, don't call people extras just because you don't know. Hitachi Shinso,
shit.
I came to see what you guys are made of, but I didn't think you'd be this arrogant. Your thoughts? It's that Shinso guy from a few days ago.
Your thoughts?
Hitachi Shinso, are all the kids in the
it.
heroic department this stuck up?
No, I'm just kidding. Bro, your thoughts? Your thoughts? Yeah, never mind.
Shinso took a small glance to you and smirked before returning his gaze back to Bakugo. Hitachi Shinso, there's a lot of people who wind up in the general studies or other departments because they failed the heroics one. Did you know that? Hitachi Shinso, and based on the results of the sports festival, students can be switched to the heroics department, and the reverse is also a possible outcome. Hitachi Shinso, I'm not scoping out the competition, I'm making a declaration of war.
Wait, I forget, did he actually say that shit?
Shinso took a look at you before turning around to leave.
Oh my god.
Hey you. I'm from Class B. Don't embarrass us during the main event. Bakugo didn't even listen to
Nani?
Eijiro Kirishima, wait a second, man. What did you just do? Now everyone hates us? Katsuki Bakugo, doesn't matter. None of that matters, once you're at the top.
Yeah, I felt that.
Eijiro Kirishima, oh man. There's so much manliness in sheer simplicity.
What the fuck?
Dylan Langford, he kinda has a point, the top,
I wasn't before.
Denki Kaminari, don't listen to that dumbass. All he did was make us some new enemies for no reason. You sigh and head out of the classroom too. With that, School was done and it was time to
This
head
is a
home.
love novel, or this is like a whole anime. God.
Now, a day later, was the weekend.
Yeah, I was really hyped for this arc to happen. My guy's got text. I didn't get skipped this time.
Dylan Langford, wah.
Wow. Where? 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 Oh, I'm thinking of Queen Capture. You don't get the hiddenness of it, but it's actually a meme between me and Keith about the wins. So I gotta anytime I. Yeah, I'm just taking a picture, y'all. Okay.
You look at your phone and see a text message that was a part of a group
Honey?
chat. Momo, hello. Momo, I'm texting to confirm a time for the. Hey Yayorozu. How about 7:30? Does that work? Mina, works for. Sue, me too. Okako, fine by me. Momo, alright. Yayorozu, your thoughts? Your
Your
thoughts?
thoughts?
A walk would be nice. Dylan Langford. Mom, Dylan Langford.
Damn, my
Dylan
mom's kind of a
Langford.
fucker.
You smile while turning your head up to feel the nice breeze. Hitachi
Bruh,
Shinso,
stop.
it's
Oh my
you.
God.
You whip your head around and spot a
Why
familiar
must he
face.
keep seeing
That
Shinso,
Shinso
bro?
guy from
Wait.
yesterday. You whip your head around and
Honey,
spot a
he's not even an
familiar
option.
face. That Shin. You whip your head.
These
You
might
whip
just
your.
be the options
You
for
whip.
now.
Mina Ash. Hyde. Dylan Langford. Oh. Shinso. Didn't see ya there. How are you doing? He gives you a small. Hitachi Shinso.
Fine. You?
I'm doing fine. You. Dylan Langford. I'm doing great. Hitachi Shinso. Right. Dylan Langford. Wait. Dylan. You turn around to leave. Hitachi Shinso.
Donnie, why am I being forced to
Dylan.
hang out with him? What the fuck, me?
Dylan
Why would I
Langford.
never do this?
Whoa. This. You start to grin and look around yourself, soaking in your surroundings.
This is Shoto's son. God.
Hitachi Shinso. You seem awfully excited.
Wait.
Why's that?
I just said some bullshit. Yeah. Forget what the fuck I just said. It's like, do you see the time it is? You see that time? I'm cutting that out. I'm cutting that shit out. Where?
Dylan Langford. Well.
You know who I meant.
I'm excited for today. I'm hanging out with my friends later tonight and I'm just excited. Shinso chuckled and stared down at you.
Son.
Dylan Langford. Let's try to get to know
No,
each
bro,
other.
I do not want to get to know him.
Dylan Langford. Well, the other day, when I asked you about your quirk, you left immediately. Why? Hitachi Shinso. Dylan Langford. If you don't want to say then. Hitachi Shinso. No. It's just, you'd think of me differently if I told you about my quirk.
I don't know.
Dylan Langford.
Why?
What? Why? Hitachi Shinso. My quirk is called brainwash. When someone answers my question I can control their actions. Dylan Langford. And why would I think anything different of you because Hitachi Shinso, don't you think it's villainous? Dylan Langford. Villainous. Haha. Are you crazy? Of course not. Hitachi Shinso. Huh. Dylan Langford. You know, any quirk can be used to hurt people. Does that make every quirk villainous?
Damn, for what I just said.
Dylan Langford. Just because you can control people doesn't make you a bad person. In fact, you could be an amazing hero. Dylan Langford. You could control a villain and make them surrender, for example. Hitachi Shinso. Heh, you're a pretty positive person.
Yeah, make me
Dylan you give him a big smile. Hitachi Shinso. Dylan Langford. Water manipulation. I can basically control water.
Yeah, I wish it was like, they did not explain it.
He stares at the ground with anger and frustration. Dylan Langford. What did we just talk about? You have an amazing quirk too.
My quirk has...
Shinso chuckles and he thinks for a moment before turning back to Hitachi Shinso. You know, I thought everyone in the hero course was just a bunch of stuck-up punks. Guess I was wrong. Dylan Langford. Dylan Langford. The girls aren't bad, they're actually really nice. Hitachi Shinso. Yeah, aren't you going to hang out with them later? Dylan Langford,
Nani, how the fuck did he
Hitachi
know?
Shinso, sounds fun. Let him go. Wait. Stay a little. Let him go.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him go.
Shinso walks away. After a minute, you go home. At home. Mom, it's about time you got Dylan Langford, Mom, and that's way too long.
Okay. I
You
would have
could have
definitely gotten in
gotten
trouble. I
hurt.
would have stayed out.
Or Mom, just go get Dylan Langford, but Mom, you sigh and head up to your room to pack. After a little less than an hour, you're finished packing. Dylan Langford. You mindlessly look at memes until it was 7 o'clock.
That's so accurate, bro. Oh, damn.
Dylan Langford. Mom, Dylan,
Oh my
you
god,
pull up the address
my mom
Yayo
never
Rosa
says
gave
anything
you
kind
and
to me, bro.
Dylan Langford. Here it is. Okako Eureka, Langford.
Yeah, he didn't read the exclamation points. I don't fuck with that. Oh my
Eureka waves
god.
her arms around frantically, trying to get your attention.
Oh, it's
She had
so
a
adorable,
medium-sized
bro.
bag strapped over her shoulder, probably her basic necessities for the night. Okako Eureka, hey. Dylan Langford, Okako Eureka, yeah, Dylan Langford, huh. Okako Eureka, you press a small button that was near the gate. Buzzer, yes. Dylan Langford, buzzer, a small robotic voice. The gates open and you enter the giant mansion. Momo Yayorozu, Eureka. Langford.
Oh
I'm
my
glad to
god,
see
these
you.
models are so tight, bro.
Dylan Langford, same. Sorry that we're a bit early. Okako Eureka. Momo Yayorozu, I think Sue and Ashido will be
Now, you kind
arriving
of just left
shortly.
Zero out. I don't fuck with that.
A small ding was heard, followed by the robotic come in. Momo Yayorozu. Mina Ashido,
Mina
sup.
says, zoom. I fuck with that.
Tsuyu Ajui, good to see you all, Ribbit. Momo Yayorozu, let's head to my room. Okako Eureka, I am super pumped for this. What should we do first? Dylan Langford, I don't know, I've never been to a
Yeah, that's
sleepover
a whole
before.
L.
Mina Ashido, what?
Damn, why do I
Never.
look fucking sad? What the fuck?
Dylan Langford, yeah. I only have one friend that's a girl, and she isn't the most friendly. Don't get me wrong. I love
Nani, are we gonna meet her later?
Tsuyu Ajui, you only had one friend? Dylan Langford, oh. No, no. Mina Ashido, seriously. You have to introduce me. Dylan Langford, I'm not so sure, they're pretty, stupid. Okako Eureka, haha, I bet they're a bit more friendly. Dylan Langford, yeah, but they won't stop trying to fight each other. Tsuyu Ajui, really? That must be entertaining. Dylan Langford, it kinda is. Though it's pretty
Trying to
annoying
fight
when
me?
they try to fight me.
Wanna
Momo
fight me?
Yayorozu, they
Yeah.
want to fight you. Dylan
All the
Langford,
time.
sigh all the time. Mina Ashido,
Bet you kick
haha,
their asses.
I
Nani,
bet you kick
I have the
Dylan
same exact
Langford,
shoes. What
pretty
the fuck?
much, yeah.
Damn, and she's wearing Converse, I think.
Dylan Langford, so
She's
what do
wearing
people,
the, those are I can kill her
Dylan Langford, Mina Ashido, well, mostly,
Oh
we
my
talk
god, they're
about
gonna
boys.
wow, that's a whole L for me.
Mina Ashido, let's start with the boys of our class.
Wow, it's kind of, should
Tsuyu
have stayed with
Ajui, isn't it a
Shinzo.
bit soon to be crushing on our class? Mina Ashido, I don't know about you ladies, but Todoroki is such an ice-cold
Yeah,
hottie.
damn.
Dylan Langford, I think Todoroki
Yeah,
hates
me
me.
too. Nani?
Dylan Langford, what? Dylan Langford, back.
I mean, they're all happy,
Dylan
bro.
Langford, I think Todoroki hates me.
All
Mina
expressions
Ashido,
with
what?
angered, bro.
Why? Dylan Langford, well, during the USJ attack, he kinda snapped at me. Momo Yayorozu, snapped at you? Dylan Langford,
Yeah, we know what happened.
yeah, Dylan Langford, not to mean to Okako Eureka, Dylan Langford, yeah, he told me not to slip on the ice. Tsuyu Ajui, are you sure he wasn't just being
saying
concerned?
it right there kind of sounded kind of stupid, man.
Dylan Langford, his tone was pretty condescending. I'm pretty sure he was referring to the battle trial where I slipped on his ice and fell. Mina Ashido, man. I'm sorry, Dylan Langford, though he did, I don't know how to describe the conversation. Dylan Langford. Okako Urarika, Dylan Langford, yeah, he asked about how I trained, saying something about that because I've trained so hard that it's weird that I'm happy. Tsuyu Ajui, Todoroki's, Okako Urarika, I wonder what must have happened to make Todoroki act the way he does now. Dylan Langford, that's probably a bit personal to talk about for him. Let's just change the subject. Mina Ashido, right? Mina Ashido, hey. We should probably stop calling each other by our family names, right? We are friends after all.
Oh, they do that in Japan. They do call people by, okay, that's why I was wondering.
Tsuyu Ajui, you guys can just stick to calling me Tsu.
Tsuyu, yeah. Oh my god, I keep accidentally fucking clicking.
I'm fine with you. Ok, back. Mina Ashido, no more Ashido. Call me Mina. Okako Urarika, I'm fine with you guys calling me Okako.
Okako, what the fuck? Oh, I might use Okako from now on. No, I'm just kidding.
Momo Yayorozu, Momo is also fine with me. Mina Ashido, Dylan Langford, Okako, Mina Ashido, but let's get back on the topic of boys. Instead of talking about our classmates, let's talk about our types.
Bruh, this is lame. No, I'm just kidding.
Okako Urarika, Dylan Langford, isn't, Mina Ashido, Tsuyu Ajui, I'm into the sweet and caring guys or girls. Momo Ye, Okako Urarika, I want someone who I can laugh with. Mina Ashido, Dylan Langford, like a prince. Mina Ashido, exactly that. Mina Ashido, what about you?
Oh, holy shit.
I'm into girl. Dork. Bad boy Tsundere.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of options.
Save.
Holy shit. No, I
Save
did not
slot
mean to
3.
save there.
Save. 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 Save slot 3. Save. Save.
Fuck.
Save.
There's
Save.
a lot of options, my homies.
Dork. Heart of gold type. I'm into girls.
Fuck.
Bad boy. Cold but a total softy type.
Shit, there's a lot of options.
I'm into girl. I'm
into
girls.
This, honestly, emo type.
Emo type.
Hold on, my options right now.
Check. Mina Ash. Mina
I might go for Dinky.
Heart of Mina Ashido. I'm into Dylan Langford. To be honest, I'm not all that into guys. Mina Ashido, I didn't know you were a lesbian. Dylan Langford.
Hold on, I'm taking a L.
Back.
I want to do this option, but I kind of don't at the same time. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't.
Dork type.
Eh.
Dylan Langford. Well, I like the dorky type. Yeah, no. The type who save. Save slot 5, Thursday, December. Save slot.
So I'm making a lot of fucking choices.
Dylan Langford. Well, Okako Urarika. Dylan Mina Ashido. Tsuyu Ajui. Let's talk about the ocean. Let's talk about the ocean.
Because I kind of don't want to get there. I don't know what I want to do right now.
Dylan Langford. Let's talk about the ocean. Okako Urarika. You like Momo Yayorozu. It makes sense, with your quirk and all. Dylan Langford. Yeah. I think is super interesting. Tsuyu Ajui. I think so too. Me being a frog probably helps. Ribbit.
Damn, I felt that.
Mina Ashido. Oh.
Oh.
I really like Okako Urarika. Dylan Langford. I agree. Mina Ashido. Tsuyu Momo Yayorozu.
And that's not gonna happen until next
Mina
season.
Ashido.
God.
Same. Tsuyu Ajui.
Sounds
Okako
awesome.
Urarika.
Nani? When?
Let's talk about space. Okako.
I did not want to
Dylan
talk about space. I am not from like. Whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, what the fuck just happened? I skipped the whole space shit.
Back. Okako Urarika.
Oh my god.
Libra. Sagittarius.
Yeah, Sagittarius.
Dylan Langford. Sagittarius, the archer. Okako Urarika, ah. The stars aren't in line for us.
Damn.
Okako Urarika, anyways, I think astrology is, check love. Okako Urarika, anyways, I think astrology is super cool. Hide
Holy
menu.
shit,
Okako
what the
Urarika,
hell?
anyways,
My
I
dinky
think
meter went up,
astrology is
bruh. I did
super
not,
cool.
damn.
Hide Okako
If
Momo
you don't know, he's
Yayo
my favorite
Rozu,
character.
I'm not too familiar with it, but I'm sure it's
Overall.
interesting. Let's talk about the sports fest. Dylan Langford, what about the sports festival?
Okay.
Are you guys excited about it? Mina Ashido, definitely. It's gonna be so much fun.
Let's do it.
Okako Urarika, I'm gonna do my best.
Hold on, I'm checking something real quick. Okay, my mic's working. All right, so I thought my mic stopped real quick. I might go for the dinky ending. I'm gonna try to do the most
Dylan
things I
Langford,
can.
God. Okako, your face. Mina Ashido. Okako Urarika, sorry, I'm just a little nervous about Tsuyu Ajui, don't worry about it, Ribbit. You'll do great. Momo Yayorozu, I agree with Tsu. You have nothing to fear, your quirk is very versatile, so I'm sure you'll find numerous ways to use it during the sports festival. Dylan Langford, yeah.
We all know what's gonna
Mina
happen with
Ashido.
that. We all know what's gonna happen
Okako.
with that.
Dylan Lang, Mina Ashido, oh. Oh. Okako Urarika, Tsuyu Momo Yayorozu, Mina Ashido, oh man. Dylan
Wow.
Langford, no, not really. So, why don't you show me how? Dylan Langford, well, why don't, check love, Dylan Langford, well, why don't you hide, Dylan Langford, well, Mina Dylan, Ashido jumps with,
Oh my god, what's gonna happen here?
Mina she cups your hand and wraps her, you hear the start of some soft music. You take a step, Mina she turns, you giggle and give her a, Dylan Langford, Mina the two of you keep dancing.
I like how they zoom back in.
Tsuyu Ajui, you two look, Dylan Lang, Mina Ashido.
Damn, this is the good art.
After a little more. The next day.
No, damn, I got type it thing.
Okako Urarika, this, Tsuyu Ajui, Mina, Momo Ye, Okako Urarika, Tsuyu Ajui, Mina Ashido. You head home as well. After a few minutes you reach your house. Dylan Langford, Mom, Dylan Langford. Mom, no.
Wait, what the fuck?
You, back, back. Mom, back. You, after a few minutes you reach your house, back. After, Dylan Langford, Mom, finally. You should have,
Bruh, my
Dylan
mom's
Langford,
a fucking bitch.
Mom, no. Dylan, Mom, no buts. Head, Dylan you sigh and face plant your bed. Your thoughts, this sucks.
This is the whole L.
After hours of studying and a bit of reading, the next day.
Now when I have two beds on,
Dylan
I
Langford,
noticed that.
yawn time to get up. You put your uniform on, Mina Ashido. Mina Ashido, Dylan Langford.
Yeah,
Haha,
she is kind of
it's
fucking
nothing,
strict.
Mina Ashido. The morning classes weren't anything special, and Shouta Aizawa, today's exercise is going to build up physical strength, so you can push your limits more with their quirks. Your thoughts, Shouta Aizawa. Mr. Aizawa pulls out a Shouta Aizawa, you'll be in groups of 5, he flips through some Shouta Aizawa, Bakugu, Yayorozu, Midori, Shouta Aizawa, Aoyama, Aitsa, Mineta, Ajui, and Jira, Shouta Aizawa,
Okay, we're
Shouta
only
Aizawa,
here basically.
Shouta, you, Bakugu, Yayorozu, Midoriya, and Todoroki walk over to the white line in the dirt. Shouta Aizawa, you race off, trying to. Todoroki was the first to pass, followed by Bakugo, Midoriya, you, then Yaoyorozu finishes. Shouta Aizawa, nicely done. The 5 of you step back and gather to where the rest of the class was. Shouta Aizawa, next up is group 2, come on up. Aoyama, Aitsa, Mineta, Azui, and Jiro walk to the line and get ready. Shouta Aizawa, go. Aitsa was the first to cross by far. Azui was a few seconds after him, followed by Jiro and Aoyama, with Mineta in last. They leave for the next group to go. Ashido, Ajiro crossed first, Tokoyami second, then Ashido, Kaminari, and Uraraka. Mr. Aizawa finished writing down his notes before continuing with the next test. You finished the rest of the tests with ease. It was kind of like the quirk assessment test, but without using your quirks. Shouta Aizawa. After changing, you head out into the hallway. Dylan Langford, ga. You bump into something and fall back on your butt. Izuku Midoriya, I'm so sorry. Dylan Langford, haha, it's Izuku Midoriya. Dylan, you're about OT stand up, but Midoriya gives you his hand before you could move.
That is backwards.
You take it and with it, Dylan Lang, Izuku, you notice something on the ground besides you and me. As you crouch down to get it, you saw that it was a burnt up notebook. Dylan Langford, Izuku Midoriya, Dylan Langford. You pass him his notebook and he sighs in relief. Dylan Langford, Izuku Midoriya, WL. Kakan kinda, used his quirk on it. Izuku Midoriya, WL. Kakan kinda, used his quirk on it.
Kinda.
Dylan Langford,
Kinda.
seriously.
Kinda.
What a jerk.
Kinda.
Izuku, Dylan Langford, what even is in your notebook?
Kinda. Kinda.
Izuku Midoriya, notes about heroes. Dylan Langford, what was that? Izuku Midoriya, Dylan Langford. His eyes light up for a moment. Izuku Midoriya, well, I think All Might is amazing. I mean, he's a hero who's always smiling. Dylan Langford, Dylan Langford, it's alright, but I didn't catch who your favorite hero was. Izuku Midoriya, alright. Dylan Langford, really? Izuku Midoriya, Dylan Langford, I'm a fan of Gang Orca. He's intimidating, but I still think he's cool.
I know I have a water quirk, and I kind of like the fact that it's not All Might, but why Gang Orca? Come on now.
Izuku Midoriya,
Oh my god.
Oh really?
Makes sense. Yeah.
That makes sense with your quirk and
all.
all.
I could have said, that one kid's parents, honestly, that'd been kind of cool.
Dylan, Izuku Midoriya, sorry if the sea creeps you out, but I have a few notes about your quirk in my notebook. Could you answer a few of my questions? Dylan Langford, Izuku Midoriya, Dylan Langford, Izuku you nod your head and he starts to ask you questions. Izuku Midoriya, how exactly does your quirk work? Dylan Langford, it's kinda a mix of both. Izuku Midoriya, cool. So, you giggle then. Dylan Langford, if I focus hard enough I can turn into water to avoid physical attacks. Izuku Midoriya, Siri, your face turns pink before thanking. He asks you some more you head to
a basic interaction.
At the end of the day.
Not anymore, Mina.
You pick up your Tinya Itza, Langford. Dylan Langford, Tinya Itza, Mr. Aizawa needs some books from the supply closet downstairs.
Honestly,
can you help me carry them up? Dylan Langford, Itza walks with you down the stairs to the supply closet, opening the door and grabbing a big stacks of book before handing it to you. You take the books and wait for Itza to get some book himself. Once he does, the two of you walk back to the classroom. Dylan Langford, Tinya Itza, yeah, Dylan Langford, not yet. I'm planning on starting.
Oh my God,
Dylan Langford, I know, it's just back. Tinya Itza, you should start as soon as possible, the sports festival is in. Dylan, Tinya Itza, nervous. You have no reason. Dylan Langford, at the USJ. Todoroki called me childish. Tina Itza, of course not. I saw your battle against him in All Might. Dylan Langford.
I'm being nice to
I
everybody.
think you're
I stand by that.
Dylan Langford. I think you check Dylan Langford. I think you're pretty amazing.
The man got 0
I'd
for
menu. Dylan Langford.
Kirishima.
I think you're pretty amazing. Itza. Mina Ashido meter 5.
Never did say
Hide
5.
men. Tina Itza.
Tini
Thank you,
Aida win.
Langford. You and Itza head back to Dylan Langford. Mina Ashido. Dylan. Where have Dylan Langford? Sorry, Mina. You and Ashido walk. 2
I'm like,
weeks
what? A
later.
time skip? Damn, I felt that.
Save. Save slot 4, Thursday, December 10. Save. Are you sure you want to overwrite? Save slot. Save. 2 weeks later. At the sports festival. Tina Itza, everyone. Are your preparations complete? Mina Ashido, man. Tsuyu Ajui, think about it, this way everyone's on an even playing field. Shouto Todoroki, Izuku Midoriya, Shouto Todoroki, on an objective basis, Izuku Shouto Todoroki, but you've managed to get All Might in your corner. Denki Kaminari, oh ho ho. What's this? A declaration of war from the strongest in the class. Eijiro Kiri's Hima, hey,
Kiroshima.
what with this? Shouto Todoroki, we're not here to Izuku Midoriya, I think you, Eijiro Kiri's Hima, come on, Izuku Midoriya, even so. Everyone, even kids from other departments, are aiming for the top. So. I can't just let myself lag behind the rest. Izuku Midoriya, so I'm also aiming for the top. With your thoughts? Whoa, he's so your thought. Present Mike, it's the freshman stage. Present Mike, the Department of Heroics.
Damn.
Izuku Midoriya, Tina Itza, Eijiro Kiri, Katsuki Bakugu. Present Mike, and following them is Class B. Midnight, alright, Midnight, Class Rep, Katsuki Bakugu of Class 1A. Izuku Midoriya, Dylan Langford, he did place first in the entrance exams, general education student. Your thoughts? She does not like me, or my class. Bakugu stepped up to the stage and leaned into the mic.
We all know
Katsuki
what's about to
Bakugu,
happen here.
I just wanna say, your thoughts, general education student, don't push your luck. Eijiro Kiri's Hima, come on Bakugu. Katsuki. Midnight, your
Can I win
Midnight,
this? Yeah.
Midnight, everyone start. Ice was at your feet, freezing you in. Your thoughts, this must be Todoroki, doesn't, you focus your mind on turning into water, within seconds you slide onto the ground and maneuver your way around the students until you're in front of every of the students, except Todoroki. The other students stuck in the ice start to whine and try to get out of Todoroki's ice, but to no avail. As you get past the large group of students, your body, Momo Yayorozu, you'll have to try harder than that. Katsuki Bakugu, everyone keeps moving, not wanting to be left behind. But up ahead were the robots from Present Mike, here comes the obstacle. Your thoughts, it's the 0-point robot from the entrance exams. There's way too many to just walk through. Your thoughts, maybe I could use the water body trick again? No. I could easily get crushed by a robot, even if I am water. I'll just have to get through it the old-fashioned way. But any other plan you have is cut short by Todoroki freezing the large 0-pointers. When Todoroki froze the robots, it left an opening. So you decided to move through. Shouto Todoroki, I wouldn't do that if I were you, I froze them when they were off their balance. But your feet were already running, thankfully you managed to get through before the robot collapsed. Present Mike, 1A's Todoroki has forged ahead and blocked the others in one fell swoop. Then, you hear shouts from the other side, something about people being. Your thoughts, are people, you keep running until you reach the next. Dylan Langford. Present Mike, here's the second one.
Fuck.
If you fall, you're out. Tsuyu Ajui. Ajui crouches down. Your thoughts, I can't be. You don't waste another. You grab onto the rope and climb across. Present mic, and the player in the lead is sitting comfortably. You glance up ahead and see Todoroki freezing the ropes as he glides over the rope. Your thoughts? Dang it. As you finally get across the fall, you reach a giant. Todoroki was far up ahead. You could barely. Present mic, present mic, they're not overly lethal, but the Big Bang will surely scare the crap out of ya. A loud explosion filled. Bakugo quickly caught up to Todoroki, present mic, and just like that, you keep running. A giant explosion sounds behind you. You turn around, in the large cloud.
Damn.
Your thoughts? What is he doing? You shake. Present mic, a giant explosion near. Present mic, he overtook the. Present mic, your thoughts? Present mic, in no time at all. Midoriya blew dust in. Shout. Present. Present mic, you finally get past the mine. Present mic, we'll compile the results. Midnight. A scoreboard. Your thoughts? Man. I got 10th place. I guess it's not that. Midnight. The top 42 have earned the right to advance. I'm sorry for the kids who failed, but don't take it to heart. The Fee-Civils showstopper is still being prepared. Midnight, and now for the post-preliminaries, the final selection. Midnight, now on to the second event. Your thoughts, human, Tsuyu, midnight, first, your thoughts, that means, whoever has the 10 million headband, is going to come out on top. Midnight.
Oh, damn. I'm lost to this, but I already know what they're saying.
Your thoughts, who should I team up with? Bakugo. Maybe Todoroki. Your thoughts, what about Kyokujiro? Hey, Langford, one, Dylan. After a few more minutes, present, allow, Dylan Langford, Toru Hake, your team and another from Class B goes, but, there, Kyoka, Dylan Langford, Toru, your, Dylan, Toru, kid from Class, a blonde guy twirled your team, Dylan Langford, about 5 minutes go by of your team try, but you're suddenly shocked by what seemed to be Kaminari's quirk, and just like that, your team didn't progress, but, present Mike announced, but before that, Minoru Mineta, hey ladies, Dylan Langford, what, Minoru Mineta, you don't have to believe us. But this is coming straight, Momo, Minoru Mineta, don't blame me if you get in trouble. Dylan Langford, Momo Yayorozu, yes. Yayorozu informs the rest of the girls and make, present Mike, before we get started with the final event, there's good news for those who dropped out of the preliminaries. In the end, this is still a sports festival. So to have everyone continue participating, we've got some recreational events in store. Present Mike, we even got cheerleaders from America. Shouta Izawa. Present Mike, looks like Class 1A is going full on fans. Momo Yayorozu, Mineta. Kami, Dylan Langford. Momo Yayorozu, how did I?
Damn,
Dylan Langford. Kyokujiro.
I should have joined Midoriya's win.
Toru Hagakure. Kyokujiro. Tsuyu Ajui, you're really present Mike. Alright, everyone, compete your hearts out with the recreation. Present Mike. Present, Ajiro carries him up. Me.
That's gonna happen.
Midnight. Masharao Ajiro. Masharao Izuku Midoriya. Masharao Ajiro. The truth. Masharao. Toru. Masharao Ajiro. But this is the place everyone earned by using their full power. I wouldn't. Masharao Ajiro. Toru Hagakure. Don't worry about it, Ajiro. Mina Ashido. Masharao Ajiro. You don't. Masharao Ajiro. Also, why are all the girls
funny.
in cheerleader? Kid from Class B. Kid from Ajiro carries him. Present my. Shouta Izawa. Midnight. Your thoughts? Midnight. So the team in. Kid from Class B. If any team should be a. Kid from Class B. Midnight. Then it's settled. Tetsu and. Midnight.
Wow,
present Mike. Later. Present Mike. Are you really? Present Mike. Present Mike. From the Department of Heroic. Present Mike.
I'm just gonna be watching this. Can I skip this one?
Masharao Ajiro. No.
we all know what happens right here for the
Shin. Pre. Denki Kaminari. Hey, Bakugu. That's the same overhead throw he used on you. Katsuki Bakugu. Dylan Langford. Looks like Toto. Mina Ash. Present Mike. You who stand. Present Mike. Ciro started to stretch for a moment. He swung Toto. You could. A. Mid. Your thoughts? Present Mike. The match start. Present Mike. Present. Midnight. And so, Shiozaki advances to round 2. Present Mike. Izuku Midoriya. Common Present.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Midnight. May. Your thoughts? May Hastum. I trust your legs are feeling like.
We all know that with that.
10 minutes. May Hastum. Hatsum. You saw. Your. The net. Your.
Damn, this is going through a lot of
Dylan Langford.
Like,
a few.
art.
Dylan Langford. Nice work. Mina. You nod. Both Yaoyorozu and Tokoyami step up into the arena. The Midnight. Yaoyorozu. Yusai. The next match was with Kirishima and Tetsu.
Yeah, we know what happens with this. Yeah, I know. We all know what's gonna happen with these matches, boys and ladies and men's.
In the his and again, and the crowd started to boo Bakugo.
Kind of wish I cared it wasn't this pathetic. You know what I mean?
Congratulate Kirishima.
I mean, there's no point not to.
Dylan Langford. Age. You smile and. Present Mike. Without. But. The ice attacks continued until every finger on Midoriya's right hand was broken.
Yeah, we all know what's gonna happen with this shit. We all know.
Your thoughts? Next up was Kirishima versus Bakugo. You had faith in Kirishima.
Yeah, that's a whole L, bro.
Like in Midnight. Now let's move on to the awards ceremony.
It's kind of funny.
Bakugo was chained to the podium. Your thoughts? He's been like that since Midnight. In third place, we have Tokoyami and Itza. But Itza had a family. Midnight. Presenting them this year is All Might, I am here with the medals.
Yeah, man, I remember this.
After the sports
festival, it would be more epic, but I guess not.
Shouta Aizawa, since you all earned a rest. Shouta Aizawa, I'll organize all the nominations from the pros and present them after break. Shout later, Dylan Langford, you heard nothing. But before you could get too far you hear your mom. Dylan, mom,
wow, that's a whole
you are such an embarrassment.
Wow, I knew this was gonna happen. That's why I didn't. That's why I kind of like
what are
quiet because I fucking knew it was gonna happen.
Mom, you barely got past round 1 of the sports festival. Dylan Langford, she cuts you off with a slap.
I'm gonna fuck myself for that. Man. That's a whole
Your cheek started to sting. Tears formed in your eyes. The anger in her doesn't disappear at your shaken body. You get up and run out the door. You sniffle and try not. You keep running until you reach a beach. Your legs gave out and you fell to the ground. Dylan Langford. Mom, Dylan. Where have Dylan Langford, Mom? She stops her speech for a moment, a furious look on her face. Dylan Langford, I know, Dylan Langford, after what happened with Dad. I can understand why. Mom, how dare you? Dylan Langford, is this what Dad would have wanted? For you to hate on me for every little mistake? Dylan Langford, he loved us both. Mom, Dylan Langford. Mom, your father was a good man, Dylan.
Damn,
Mom,
holy shit,
I guess,
I'm reading this.
Mom, Mom, Dylan Lang. She pulls you close and hugs you. Mom.
Damn, I kind of like this arc. I mean, I tried.
2 days later.
I knew I was gonna fucking lose though.
Toru Hagakure, I got so embarrassed, everybody was looking at me so intently. Eijiro Kirishima, Hanada Ciro, I got consoled with nicey try calls by frickin' elementary school kids. Eijiro Kirishima, we became the center of attention in just one day. Denki Kaminari, Shouta Tsuyu Ajui, Mr. Aizawa, I'm happy you were able. Shouta Aizawa, the old lady got overdramatic with her treatment. But Shouta Aizawa,
Oh,
it's
wow.
time to form. The class jumped and Shouta Aizawa, this is related to Shouta Aizawa, the nominations will truly start. Shouta Aizawa, and it's not rare that interest dries up by graduation. Toru Hagakure, so I guess the nominations we received are like personal hurdles that. Shouta Aizawa, he pulls up a graph that showed the amount of cases, of the Niter class.
Niter class, kind of funny.
But Todoroki's case number was nearing 5,000 while Bakugo had a little more than 3,000. Denki Kaminari, damn, it's so clear, it's practically black and white. Yugeo Yama, those pros have no discerning eye. Eijiro Kirishima, though, the number 1 and number 2 spots are totally reversed. Hanada Siro, Katsuki Bakugo, your thoughts? I only have 100 pros asking for me, it's better than nothing. Shouta Aizawa, based on this, regardless of whether or not you received any nominations, I'll be having you all go get some so-called workplace experience. Shouta Aizawa, well, you've all dipped a toe in the world of pros, unfortunately. But I think experiencing the activities of pros firsthand will prove to be more fruitful training than before. Rikito Sato, and cause of all that, we need hero names. Okako Urara, Shouta Aizawa, of course, placeholder names are fine too, but make it something appropriate. Midnight, the names you pick now, will be seen. Midnight came through the classroom door with a big smile on her face. Shouta Aizawa, well, she is correct. Shouta Aizawa, the way your futures end up. Shouta Aizawa. 15 minutes later. Midnight, all right, it's almost time. For those who are ready to present their names for the class, Aoyama walks up to the front of the class and Yugeo Yama, the name of the sparkling hero. I cannot stop twinkling. Your thoughts? That's a whole sentence. Midnight, if you take out the I and abbreviate it just a cant it'll be easier to say. Your thoughts? She's seriously allowing. Mina Ashido, I'm next. Midnight, you're aiming for the image of that super acidic blood thing? Quit while you're ahead. Tsuyu Ajui. Midnight. Tsuyu Ajui. Tsuyu Ajui. From Midnight. Eijiro Kirishima. Midnight. Is that Eijiro Kirishima? Yeah. He's retro but the kind. A few more people show off their new hero name. Dylan Langford. Enter a hero name. Hero name.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool. I wasn't expecting this. Aquajet. I think it's a badass name.
Midnight, are you sure you want that? Dylan Langford. With that, Shouta Aizawa, those who don't, get this list of 40 participating workplaces from across the country. Shouta Aizawa, your thoughts? Later. Tsuyu Ajui, so you already chose an internship. Dylan Langford, yeah, he has a familiar water quirk. So I thought I might get some insight on different ways to use my quirk. Momo Yayorozu, that's a good idea.
Oh, wow.
Dylan Langford. Momo Yayorozu, Dylan Langford, huh?
Yeah, even
what
I
do you
knew
mean?
that, bro.
Save.
I don't know shit.
Save slot 4, save.
I kind of thought I was gonna be able to like
save,
more in the
save,
UA
save,
festival,
return.
but I guess not.
Dylan Langford. Tsuyu Ajui, didn't you hear? That's where the hero killer was last active. Dylan Langford. Momo Yayorozu, you don't know?
Yeah,
He's a villain that's been killing off pros recently. Dylan Langford, whoa, Tsuyu. 1 week later. Shouta Aizawa, you've all got your costumes, right? Obviously, wearing them in public is prohibited, and don't lose them either. The class nodded. Toru Hagakure, I'm looking forward to this. Dylan Langford, me too. Everyone started to walk to their trains. You and Itza had the same in turn, so you were walking to the train together. Dylan Langford, this is super exciting.
Damn,
Tina Itza.
his brother is fucking dead.
Tina Itza. Izuka Midoriya. Midoriya called out. Izuka Midoriya, if you need someone. Tina Itza, he walks off to the train.
Oh
You
wait, I know
follow
who.
quickly. The train arrives and you get onto.
Damn.
When you arrived you were immediately put to work. Pro Hero Manual, typically, there'd be tons of waiting by the phone for requests. But recently, well, Hosu's
Oh
gotten a
wow,
bit
did
hectic.
they just come up with the water court just to put me in this book? That's kind of funny.
Pro Hero Manual, the borough's patrols have been reined back. Though I've gotta say, I'm happy Ingranium's little brother came along to my agency. Pro Hero Manual, I am also happy that I have someone with a water quirk. Dylan Langford, thanks again for nominating me. I'm sure this'll be great. Pro Hero Manual, I look forward to it.
Why can't I just call it manual?
The
Wait.
rest of the day wasn't anything special. Pro Hero Manual, today it's even more patrol. Tina Itza, Pro Hero, Tina, Pro Hero Manual, Pro Hero Manual, you should stop acting out of a personal grudge. Your thought, Dylan Langford, why would, Pro Hero Manual, don't you know? Inagenium was attacked and severely injured by Stain. Dylan Lang, Pro Hero Manual, us heroes don't have the authority to mete out punishments, or jurisdiction to make arrests. Pro Hero Manual, since the advances in regulation or quirks has permitted their Pro Hero Manual, but no. Sorry. I'm not saying the hero Tina Itza. Later that night, a full-blown attack went on in Hosu by Nomu. Pro Hero Manual, Aquajet. Tina. Off to this scene. Let's make a. You run with Manual, unaware that Itza didn't follow. When you didn't see him out of the corner of your eye, you quickly look around and spot footprints that your thoughts.
Oh wow, I have a
His
choice. I kind of want to
save.
see what would happen.
Save slot 4. Save, 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 save slot. Saves, saves, return. Stay, go after. You follow the footprints, but as you reach a branching, your thought, you turn back around and help Manual put out the fires.
Wow, that's a
The
whole
next day,
L. Nah, I got yeeted, bruh.
Dylan Langford. Dylan Langford, are you okay? I heard what happened. Tina Itza, Langford. Dylan Langford. Tina Itza, I apologize. I worried you. Dylan Langford, why wouldn't I? Dylan Langford, when I heard you ran into the. Dylan Langford, I went looking for you. I saw your footprints, so I followed them, but lost the trail. Tina Itza. Itza looks down in shame. Dylan Langford, you turn your head and see Toto. Dylan Langford, oh. The door opens revealing Manual and a short old man in a yellow. Pro Hero Manual, Dylan Langford, oh. Pro Hero Manual, right. These three have a visitor, you can come outside with me. Dylan Lang, you turn and wave at the tree. Dylan Lang.
Cause I don't know. I'm
After
plus
the
not know what
internship.
happens, of course, you know. Would have been cool
At
if I was
class.
there too, though.
Ajiro carries Hima and Hanta Siro. You entered the classroom, instantly hit with Kirishima's and Siro's yelling. Bakugo's hair was neatly combed, pretty much the exact opposite of his usual
Oh damn.
hairstyle. Katsuki Bakugo, don't laugh. It's stuck and washing ain't
That's kind
fixing
of
it.
funny, actually.
Katsuki Bakugo, fucking. You shake your head and sit down. You stay seated until you heard Kaminaris. Denki Kaminari, the ones who've transformed the most, were those three. Kaminari points at Todoroki, Midoriya, and Itza. Hanada Siro, oh yeah. The hero killer. Eijiro carries Hima, so happy you're alive. No joke. Rikido Sato, they say you got rescued by Endeavor. That's the number 2 hero for you. Todoroki nodded. Mashirao Ajiro, I saw it on Denki Kaminari, right, he was pretty scary. Denki Kaminari, didn't you watch the video? I don't what it was, but didn't you think it was kinda cool too?
Damn, that's a whole miss error.
Dylan Langford, Denki Tinya Itza, no. It's alright. He was certainly a man of conviction, so I understand if people find him cool. Tinya Itza, however, he chose to advance his cause by means of a purge. And whatever beliefs you may hold, that and that alone is an error. Tinya Itza, and so. I will do whatever it takes to advance as a worthy hero. Tinya Itza, now. Class is almost upon us. Take your seats. Heroics class. All Might, onto Foundational Heroics class. It's been, All Might, right on the heels of all your workplace experience, this time we'll mix in an element of play. It's rescue train. Itza raises his hand.
Believe.
All Might, no, that place is for disaster rescue. This is a race. All Might, this is ground gamma. Where All Might, you'll be slipped into 4 groups of 5. We'll do the training one group at a time. All Might, when I've given the signal somewhere in the area, you'll all start simultaneously from outside the limits. This is a competition to see who can come to my aid first. All Might, of course, keep damage to the surrounding building. All Might points at Bakugo as he says this. Katsuki Bakugo, All Might, start your positions, the race starts and everyone go. Dylan Langford, Eijiro Minoru Mineta, I think Ashido's going to win, she's got an athletic bod. Okako Urarika, my money's on Itza, even if he hasn't fully recovered. Siro was in the lead as he swung with his tape like Spider-Man. Eijiro carries Hima, see. Look. It's a tried and true tactic to climb up above in such a busy terrain. Mizo Shoji, which would mean that a draft sky swinger like Siro has the advantage. But to everyone's shock, Midoriya leaped into the air and passes Siro easily. After a minute of him jumping, Midoriya slipped on an unsteady beam and fell. And Siro ended up winning. After class ended, you head back home for the night. Load. Loads. Stay and help me. Go, you. The next day. The skip selected. Load slot 1. Skip. Skipping. Stay. Go after him. Denki Kamina. After class end. Load. Load slot 5. Load slot 1. Load slot. Go after him. You follow the footprints, but as you reach back, you turned back. Your thoughts. Your for the next day. Dylan, Tina Itza, load. Load slot 2, Thursday, December 10. Load slot 3. Loads, loads, load, loading will, no. Load, jump to carries him and Bakugu. Step towards me to, step, step toward, you step to the right and try to grab out to someone, but the mist gets to you. Dylan Langford, Momo Yayorozu, Langford. Get up. You stand up and see Kaminari running around, dodging villains left and right. Denki Kaminari, holy crap. That was close. Kyokajiro, let's worry. Save. File page 2. Saves. Kyokajiro, let's worry. Dylan Langford, Jiro's right? Let us focus on taking these villains out. Kyokajiro, besides, aren't you an electric kid? Denki Kaminari, you just stare at Kaminari. Dylan Langford, Kyokajiro, alright then, just be our human Stungan. Jiro kicks Kaminari into a nearby. Denki your thoughts? I get it. He's stupid. Jiro moves her earphone jack down to her boot and plugs it in. A loud noise. Yayorozu kicks a villain back and tells you and Jiro to huddle close. Momo Yayorozu, it takes some time to make something this big. Yayorozu crouches down and something pops out of her back, a large, thick sheet. It covers you. Villain. Momo Yayorozu, you're looking at 100mm insulator sheet. Denki Kaminari, I get ya. Denki Kaminari, your thought. A loud battle cry was, Yayorozu. Momo Yayorozu, I'm worried about the others, let's hurry and join back up with them. Dylan Langford, you Yayorozu. Why your costume? Momo Yayorozu, villain. Dylan, you turn around and see a villain with a skull over their face, holding Kaminari. Villain, don't even think about using your quirks. The second you do, Momo, Dylan, Kyokajiro, villain, Dylan Langford, I'm guessing you're the electric type that Mr. Villain, HM, Dylan, Kyokajiro, you damn electric types, are just born in the League of Winning Power. Momo Yayorozu, Kyokajiro, I mean, there are plenty of jobs available to you. Kyokajiro, why? As she talked, Jiro moved her earphone jack down. Villain, did you think I wouldn't know? Jiro freezes and her earphone jack returned to Kyokajiro. Villain, only an idiot would fall for some teenager's shallow. Villain, Sunti neglect the hostage, little heroes. If you don't resist, I'll let this cretin go. Villain, choose. You open your mouth, but just as you're about to say something, bullets shoot into the villain's arm. Villain, you, Jiro, and Yayo, outside. Police officer, 6. Everyone started talking, though something wasn't sitting well with you. Dylan Langford, sir, is Mr. Izawa okay? Police officer, his arms are riddled with comminuted Dylan, police officer, okay, the, Mina at, Dylan Langford, load, previous, load slot 1, load slot 2, Thursday, December 10th, 2020, 24:46. Load, step, jump to Kiri, you leap towards Kiri's Hima and Bakugo to protect them from the villain. Just as you're about to reach them, your Dylan Langford, Katsuki Bakugo, Dylan Langford, Ajiro Kiri's Hima, seems to, Kiri's Hima offers you his hand, you take it and stand. Dylan Langford, thanks. He gives you a big smile. All around you, villains were knocked out. Dylan Langford, whoa, did you two take all of them out already? Katsuki Bakugo, tch yeah, while you were off snoozing. Ajiro carries hima, she hit her head, Bakugu. Dylan Langford, Ajiro carries hima, yeah, when you landed. Are you sure you're okay? Dylan Langford, yeah. Ajiro carries hima, alright, come on. We've gotta go save the others. Since we got warped here, that must mean the others are still in the USJ. Dylan Langford, not to mean on that the two of you jumped in while 13 had, save. File page, file, save, file, load, loads, load slot 1, Thursday to, load, Kyokajiro, skip selected, skip. You're amazing, you're, Dylan Langford, Tina Itza, didn't you hear, Dylan Langford, also, it's just like Xu said on the bus, Midoriya's quirk is a lot like his. As you said that, as skip. As you said that. After school. Skip. Skip selected. Stay a little. Wait. Dylan Langford, wait. Dylan, Hitachi, Dylan Langford, Dylan, Dylan, Hitachi Shinso, but I'm sure you thought it? Dylan Langford, well. He chuckles and pats you, Hitachi Shinso, maybe we should spar sometime. Dylan Langford, a small beep came from your pocket. Mom, Dylan come home right now, you've been out for too long. And you have to get ready for that sleepover. Your Dylan Langford, Hitachi Shinso, right, it was, you pull out a small slip of paper and write out your number. He stares at it for a moment before taking it from your outstretched hand. Hitachi Shinso, I'll call you, save. Save, slot, save, save, Hitachi Dylan Langford, you. At home. Mom, Dylan Langford, I've only been gone for 30 minutes. Mom, and that's way too long. Mom, Dylan Langford, Mom, go. Mom, skip, you sit down on your bed before you pick up, uncount, Hitachi, oh. Hey, Hitachi, no. Hitachi, is there, my mom is a bit strict, she wants, Hitachi, yeah, but I manage. You and Shinso start to talk for hours after that. Soon, it was 7 o'clock. Title. You and Hey. Hitachi, alright, have fun with your friends, thanks. Dylan Langford. Mom. You pull up, Dylan Langford, okay. Eureka wait, skip select, Dylan Langford, Todoroki, Mina Ashido, I know, Okako Eureka, you almost, Dylan Langford, yeah, but if I wasn't so clumsy, I might have won. Momo Yayorozu, don't feel bad about it, you fought splendidly. Dylan Langford, Mina Ashido, hey. We should probably stop call, Mina, save. Save slot, save. Mina Ashido, Tsuyu Ajui, you guys can just stick to calling me Tsu. Mina Ashido, Okako Eureka, Momo Yayorozu, Momo is also fine, Mina Ashido, skip. Save. Save. I'm into girls. Dylan Langford, to be honest, I'm not all that into guys. Check, Dylan Langford, to be honest, I'm not all that into guys, Mina Ashido, hi, Mina, Dylan Langford, Okako Eureka. Airheaded. Check love meter, Mina Ashido meter 3/10, Tsuyu Ajui meter 2/10, Okako, hide me. Bubbly and active girls. airheaded, bubbly and, Dylan Langford, check love, Dylan Langford, I'm a, Mina Ashido, hide menu, Mina Ash, Tsuyu at, let, Dylan Langford, Okako, skip, Ok, Dylan Lang, Okako, Dylan Lang, Okako Uraric, Gemini, Dylan Lang, Okako Urarica, Amen. We aren't that compatible then. Okako Urarica, anyways, I think astrology, back, Lee, Dylan Langford, back, Okako, history, Okako, back, Eric, Dylan Lang, Okako Urarica, back, Dylan Langford, Okako Urarica, back, Okako Urarica, back, Cap, Dylan Langford, Okako Urarica, history, back, Okako Urarica, Scorpio. I think we'll still be friends. Even if the star, back, Libra, Dylan Langford, Okako Urarica, I think we'll be good friends then, Okako Urarica, and Momo Yayorozu. Let's, Dylan Langford, Mina Ashido, Okako Urarica, skip. Why don't you, Dylan Langford, well, check, Dylan Langford, yeah, Dylan Langford, Ashido jumps with joy and grabs your hand. Mina Ashido, I kinda like the idea of doing ballroom dance, she cups your hand, you hear the start of some you take, she turned her body to the, you giggle and give her, Dylan Lang, Mina Ashido, the two of you keep dancing. Tsuyu Aju, Dylan Langford, Mina after a, the next day, Okako Yura, Tsuyu, Mina, Momo Ye, Okako, Tsuyu, Mina, you head, after a, Dylan, Dylan Langford. History, save, save slot 1, save slot 4, save, Dylan Langford. Skip selected. Dylan Langford, what, Tina Itza, nonsense, Dylan Langford. Tina Itza, you're, Dylan Langford. I think, Dylan skip your thoughts, whoa. Your thoughts, skip selected. Mina Ashido, she gives you a grin and scratches, you nod to her, present mom. Both Yayorozu and Tokoyami. Skip selected, skip. Congratulate Kiri's Hima. Dylan Langford, hide menu, Dylan Langford, skip selected. Mina Ashido, Dylan Langford, Mina Ashido, hey. Why are you crying? Are you okay? Dylan Langford, sniff eye. She kneels down to your level or rubs your back. Mina Ashido, Dylan Langford, it's. Mina, Dylan Langford, I am sorry. I'm probably bothering you. You get up and try to leave, but Ashido takes your hand to prevent you from. Mina Ashido, she pulls you into her chest where you start to cry your heart out. Mina Ashido, SHH. It's okay. Ashido soothingly rubs circles and abstract patterns onto your back, you sniffle and wipe your tears. Dylan Langford, Mina Dylan, she takes your chin in, Mina Ashido wipe the, she pulled you closer to, Mina Ashido, Dylan Langford, see, Ashido, Mina. So she held you for a few more minutes. Mina Dylan, you wiped one. Mom. Dylan, she stops her, Dylan Langford, Mom, Dylan Langford, Skip. Skip selected. Enter a hero name. Hero name. Skipping. Go after him. You turn back around and help. You save. You turn back around. Skip. Mina Ashido. Whoa. So you, like, got to do villain cleanup. Kyokajiro. Yeah, but really it was just guiding evacuees and logistics. Mina Ashido. Tsuyu Ajui. I was doing nothing but training and patrolling too. We captured a stowaway from a neighboring country. Dylan Langford. That's so. Tsuyu Ajui. Okako Urarika. It was very insightful. Dylan Langford. The Kyokajiro. Denki Kaminari. She's transformed so much in Minoru Mineta. Don't you understand? Denki Kaminari. What happened to you at MT? Denki Kaminari. You know, the ones who've transformed the most were Kaminari points. And skip select. Load. 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 File. Load slot 1. Check. Mina Ashido meter 3. Sweet and Mina Ashido meter 3. Hide me. I'm Dylan Langford. Mina. Oh. Airhead. Bubbly and active girl. Smart and kind girl. Dylan Langford. Tsuyu Ajui. Tsuyu Ajui. Well, what are all of you interested in? Rip. Let's talk about space. Okako. Virgo. Dylan. Okako. Dylan. Okako. Momo Yayoro. Skip. Dylan Langford. What about the sports festival? Mina Ashido. Definitely. It's skip. Skip. Why don't you show me how? Sorry, Dylan Langford. Mina. After skip, you start to walk off. Momo Yayorozu. Dylan, there's a tea shop nearby. Would you like to come with me? Dylan Langford. Momo Yayorozu. Momo Yayorozu. It has all kinds of tea. I'm sure you'll find something that you like. Dylan Langford. Yayorozu takes you. Dylan Langford. This place is Momo Yayo. You follow her to a small table for two and sit down. The menus were already neatly placed in front of the seats. You could already see the You read over the menu. Dylan Langford. Hey, Momo. Momo Yayorozu. Well, it depends on what you like. I could give you a few examples if you'd like. Dylan. Momo Yayorozu. There's Gyakuro tea. It's mostly known for sweet. Momo Yayorozu. Well, I had asked them before. Back. Momo Yayorozu. It's fine. I just wanted to do this for you, since we're friends now. Dylan Langford. What about Momo Yayorozu? Well, I had asked them before if they'd like tea, but they'd politely declined. Dylan Langford. Why didn't you ask me before? Momo Yayorozu. I must have forgotten, sorry. Dylan Langford. Momo Yayorozu. Momo Yayorozu. Momo Yayorozu. Which would you like? Gyajuro. Save. Save. Gyajuro. Dylan Langford. Momo Yayorozu. A waitress comes. Momo Yayorozu. Dylan. The waitress come back with. After she sets them down, you take a sip and you cough. Momo Yayorozu. Dylan Langford. And no. She laughs for a. Momo Yayorozu. You laugh. Dylan. The flavor was. Dylan. Mom. You've been out for too long. Come back home right this instant. Dylan Langford. Sorry, Momo. Momo Yayorozu. You. After. Dylan Langford. Mom. Dylan Langford. Skips. You peer over at Yayorozu, looking at her as she stood at the finish line. She looked your way and smiled when she caught your gaze. Your face turned slightly red and you smile back at her. Shouta Izawa, nicely done. Next group. The 5 of you step back and gather to where the rest of the class was. Shouta Izawa, Aoyama, shout, I, they, Ashido, Audra, skip selected, skip. I think, Dylan Langford, skip selected. You get up and start to walk to the hallway where Yayorozu would be. Dylan Langford, Momo Yayorozu, Dylan Langford, are you alright? Momo Yayorozu, why yes, I'm fine. You have nothing to worry about. Dylan Langford, I don't think so. Momo. I thought you did great out there. Momo Yayorozu, Dylan Langford, Momo Yayorozu, you don't let her finish, in, her, Dylan Langford, Dylan Langford, no, silly, today's lost is tomorrow's victory. I know you'll do great in the future. Things like this take time. You can't rush it. Tears start to fall from her eyes as she tries not to sniffle. You put your hand on her cheek. Dylan Langford, you're amazing, Momo. Believe me. Momo Yayorozu, thank you. Dylan. You give her a bright smile before letting go of her. Dylan Langford, I'll give you some time. You start. Momo Yayorozu, Dylan Langford, Momo Yayorozu, you head back to the stand. The next match was with Kira, and right off the bat, they were punching. Skip. Wait for present mic. Skip selected. Momo Yayorozu, hello. Momo Yayorozu, Dylan. Dylan Langford. More tears form in your. You shakily wrap your arms around yourself and press your face in your knees. Yayorozu crouches down to you and rests her hand on your shoulder. Momo Yayorozu, Dylan. Are you alright? Dylan Langford, it's nothing. I am fine. You get up and start speed walking away when she grabs your hand. Momo Yayorozu, Dylan Langford, I'm sorry. Dylan Langford, my mom slapped me. Momo Yayorozu, I'm so sorry this happened. You wipe away it. Dylan Langford, you don't have to. Momo Yayorozu, she sighed. Momo Yayorozu, Dylan Langford, no. She nods and lets you. You walk home and enter. Mom, skip. Mom, skip selected. Enter a hero name, skipping. Go, you follow your thoughts, you turn back around, skip selected. Load, load, file, load slot 1, load slot 2. Step towards Midoriya. You step back, trying to get out of the mist guy's range, but it was too fast. You start to fall into some. You keep. Your thoughts, huh? I'm in water? Wait, is that Midoriya over there? You spot Midoriya and he sees you and starts to swim. As you reach each other, a villain wades towards the two of you. Though just as the villain reached you and Midoriya, Azui came in and kicked the villain's face. She grabbed you with her tongue and took Midoriya's hand to guide you to the. Azui used her long tongue to throw you onto a ship that was nearby. Then she does the same for Midoriya and Mineta, who was also here. Azui then climbs onto the boat herself. Dylan Langford, thanks Sue. Izuku Midoriya, yeah, thanks Ajui. Tsuyu Ajui, Izuku Midoriya, right. Dylan Langford, does anyone know what just happened? It seems we're still in the USJ. That purple mist guy must have teleported us here. I think it's a pretty good guess that our classmates are still here. Izuku Midoriya, now that I think about it, the break-in from yesterday must have been when they had gotten information that All Might was going to be here. Tsuyu Ajui, they must have used the media. Dylan Langford, Minoru Mineta, but? There's no way they'd kill All Might. Once he gets here, he'll go like, pow. His, Tsuyu Ajui, Dylan Langford, I agree with Tsu, they did say that they tore, back. Tsuyu Ajui, it's just like Langford said, they must have figured out a way to kill him. Otherwise it'd be absurd if they went. Dylan Langford, I agree with Tsu, they did say that they'd torture. Ajui, Tsuyu Ajui, will we really be able to hold out until All Might gets. Minoru Mineta, Midoriya. Get them to shut up? Your thoughts? We're just telling the truth, you little bastard. Villain, come back here, you stupid kid. Villain, I'll kill you. Mineta screams and the rest of you get ready for some sort of attack. Midoriya looks deep in thought, putting his hand on Izuku Midoriya. If those villains have some sort of trick to take down Izuku Midoriya, so they must have known about the layout of the USJ beforehand and gathered other villains with that in mind, right? Dylan Langford, right. They stocked up information for the attack. Izuku Midoriya, but for a bunch of guys who prepared so much, there's something awfully odd about all this. Izuku Midoriya, in an underwater battle. Ajui, Ahem, Tsu, and Langford, the two of you have a major upper hand in the water. So why would they put you two here? Dylan Langford, that's a good point, they must not know our quirks then. Izuku Midoriya, Tsuyu Ajui, it's true, I'm a frog, so I know getting tossed in the fire zone wouldn't have looked fun for me or Langford. Izuku Midoriya, it's because they don't have intel on all of our quirks. Izuku Midoriya, they separated us so they have strength on numbers. In that case, they've got us beat. So we only have one key to victory. Izuku Midoriya, our one advantage is that they have no clue what our quirks can do. Dylan Langford, they haven't tried getting on the boat. That supports your hypothesis. He nods and starts talking again. Izuku Midoriya, we should tell each other about our quirks, so we know what we're working with. Tsuyu Ajui, I'll go first, I can leap fairly high, and I can climb up walls. My tongue can lash out up to 20 meters. Tsuyu Ajui, and I can inflate my stomach outwards. It's lined with poisonous mucus, well, not really poisonous, it's only stings a bit. Tsuyu Ajui, the latter two are probably useless, so you can forget them. Go next. Save. Save slots. Save slot. Save. Compliment. Dylan Langford. Tsuyu. Dylan Langford, I'll go next, I can manipulate water. Though when I overuse it, I get super dehydrated. Dylan Langford, plus, I can turn my arms into different weapons made from water, like a whip. Minoru Mineta blushes while probably thinking of something perverted. Dylan Langford, anyways, that's Izuku Midoriya, whoa, you're so awesome, you blush and thank. Dylan Langford, well, what about you, Midoriya? Izuku Midoriya, my power is extremely strong, but, once I use it, I'm out of commission. Mineta pulls a ball from his head and sticks it to the wall. Minoru Mineta, I can pull off the balls from my head, they're really sticky. Depending on my health, they can stay sticky for as long as a whole day. Minoru Mineta, a new one will grow back as soon as I pull one off. Minoru Mineta, but if I keep pulling them off, my head you, Azui, and Midoriya just, tears welled up in his eyes. Minoru Mineta, I told you. Let's just wait for the pros and All Might to get here. My quirk isn't suited for combat at all. Izuku Midoriya, wait. Hold on. It's an amazing quirk. We just need to find a way to use it to its fullest. Villain, this is stupid. A villain in the water raises his hand and as it comes, Tsuyu Azui, what insane power. Mineta, when it didn't work he started to cry. Izuku Midori, you look over the edge of the boat to see the villains getting away from Mineta's balls.
That doesn't sound right, bro.
Your thoughts, there? Mineta starts to scream. Tsuyu Azui, Mineta, are you sure the hero Minoru Mineta, it's weirder not to be scared. Mineta, Izuku Midoriya, the moment your enemies are confident of their victory, that is your chance. Izuku Midoriya, in order to win. Midoriya gets up. Izuku, your thoughts, is he jumps off and points. Azui grabs you and Mineta and jumps into the air. Izuku Midoriya, Delaware, the force from Midoriya's, Mineta, you use your quirk and make the water
Bro,
move
I've
even
been kind of
faster.
mood of this whole thing.
Dylan Langford, now they'll get stuck faster, and it makes it harder for them to move. Tsuyu Azui, Azui grabs Midoriya with her tongue and takes all four of you out of the shipwreck zone. All of you land in the water, it was about waist deep so it wasn't that hard to walk/swim in. Minoru Mineta, I enjoyed a really smooth dump this morning, so my balls should stick on those stupid villains for a whole day. Dylan Langford, T.M.I. Mineta, Midoriya started to mumble a lot and it was starting to get a little much. Dylan Langford, Midoriya. Izuku Midoriya. Dylan Langford, Izuku Midoriya, if things go our way, we can just follow the waterside to the exit, avoiding the central plaza altogether. Tsuyu Azui, oh yeah, Mr. Dylan Langford, There's gotta. Minoru Mineta, Don't be silly Langford. Tsuyu Azui, Dylan Langford, I'm not saying we. Izuku Midoriya, Dylan Langford. All four of you move closer to the. When you do, you're met with the sight of Mr. Aizawa being beat to a. Minoru Mineta, this is too much, Midoriya, you gotta have second thoughts, right? The hand villain and the mist guy started to talk to each other. The words "shall we hop back" got the four of you a bit. Minoru Mineta, we're saved. Mineta went in for a hug with Azui. But in reality, he was trying to grope her. Azui made the correct choice of shoving Mineta into the water as a punishment. Tsuyu Azui, this is a tad unnerving. Langford, Midoriya, Dylan Langford, yeah. They came and did practically nothing, and just like that, they're pulling back. Hand guy, actually, before that, why don't we use this opportunity to take the symbol of peace's pride? The hand villain somehow was now before all of you and was reaching out to you and Azui's head. Memories from what happened to Mr. Aizawa flooded your mind. Dylan Langford, you reach out to her to push her out of the way, not caring what happens to yourself, but his hand had already touched her face and soon he touches your own face. Hand guy, you really are cool, Eraserhead. You spot Mr. Aizawa. A small splash is heard as Midoriya jumped toward the villain. You spot Mr. Aizawa using his quirk to stop the hand guy's quirk from her. A small splash is heard as Midoriya jumped toward the villain to punch him away from you and Azui.
I'm just kidding.
Izuku Midoriya, hand guy, no move. Izuku Midoriya, smash. Smoke quickly disappears. Izuku Midoriya, hand guy, nice punch there, you a follower of All Might? The Nomo guy grabbed a hold of Midoriya, while Azui reached out to get him with her tongue, along with Handyman
Handy
reaching out to
man,
you and
the little
Ajui
eye,
once again.
bro.
The Noma guy grabbed a
Handy.
hold of Midoriya, while Ajui reached out to get him with her tongue, along with the door to the USJ. All Might, have no fear. For I
Holy
am here.
shit.
Minoru Mineta,
All
All
Might.
Might. Hand guy, we gotta
We
continue.
got to continue.
All Might, I had a bad
Wait, what? I
All
keep
Might,
hitting fucking
I
space,
happened
bro.
All Might, I had a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach, so I came to check on you all. All Might, I happened upon young Itza on my way here. Thanks to him, All Might, it's all right now. He ripped off his tie,
Oh
with a
shit.
large frown on his hand. Guy, we've been waiting for you. In one blow, All Might took out. He picked up Mr. Izawa and picked him up, and picking up you, Midoriya, Ajui,
That
and
sounds kind of
Mineta
fucked,
all
but I
in
get
one
it.
swoop. All Might then brought all 5 of you a safe distance away from the villains. All Might, head towards the entrance, you 4. I have to leave Izawa with you. Your thoughts, so fast. Izuku Midoriya, All Might, stay back. That villain with its brain showing, 1 for I mean, when I punched him, it wasn't enough power to break my arm. But he still didn't even budge. He must be the one who. All Might, Midoriya, my boy, it's alright. All Might instantly goes
This
into action,
Nani? Why did it say Nani?
All Might instantly goes into
Why did I say
action,
that shit twice? What the
action.
fuck?
The 4 of you walk towards the entrance of the USJ, Midoriya, and you carrying Mr. Izawa. Minoru Mineta, All Might really is a world of
Yeah.
Tsuyu Ajui, though when it comes to teach us, he's still a beginner who needs to read off cue cards. Minoru Mineta, go All Might.
Hit him in the balls.
Hit him in the
Fuck,
balls.
you don't got the balls.
Tsuyu Ajui, maybe we were overthinking this, his strength is out of this. You look behind yourself. Izuku Midoriya, Tsu, take Mr. Tsuyu Ajui, before Midoriya could. Dylan Langford, Mineta. Take, Minoru, you pass Mr. Izawa to Mineta and rush off with Midoriya. Katsuki Bakugu, out of the fucking way. Bakugu pinned the mist guy down with an explosion. And Todoroki came and froze half of the brain guy. Shouto Todoroki, I heard about your bastard's plans. Kirishima took a swing at the Ajiro Kirishima,
So did I already
Katsuki
do this?
Bakugu. Shouto Todoroki,
Yeah, I think I did.
All Might. Skip selected. Skip. You're amazing. Dylan Langford. Okako you All Might, Young, All, Izuku Midoriya, Skip selected. Skip, let him go. Stay a little.
Yeah, I'm just
Let
gonna
him
go. I'm
go.
gonna skip. I've already seen what happens.
Skip selected. Skip. Back. 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 Back.
Oh, the doc, no,
Back.
Deku at all. Alright, never mind.
I'm hard. Cold but a toad. Bad. Mina.
My super
Cold.
meter.
Bad. Mina Ashida. Hide menu.
Nani? Mizuku Midoriya is on the option.
Save.
Hold up. I'll save.
Save slots.
I forgot. I didn't know he was an option,
Save.
man.
Check. Mina Ashido meter 3. Mina. Hi. I'm into girl. I'm Dylan Lang. Mina Ashido. Okako Urarika. Skip. Bubbly and airheaded sweet girls. Dylan Langford. Dylan Langford.
That's what I thought
I
it
like
was.
the Mina Ashido. Tsuyu Ajui. Well, what are
Let's talk about space, bro.
Okay. Leo. Let's Okako. Momo Yayorozu. Skip. Let Dylan Langford.
Now this shit says 2014. I see that shit. It's kind of funny.
Sorry, Dylan. Skip selected. Skip. Dylan Langford. Skip selected. Your thoughts? Check your thoughts. What is going on over there? Mina Ash. His. Skip selected. Skip selected. Skip. Wait for the. Skip selected. Tsuyu Ajui.
Oh my
Tsuyu
god, that's too
Ajui.
floppy, man.
Dylan Langford. Teeth. Tsuyu Ajui. I was. Dylan Langford. I. Dylan Langford.
So
It's
far,
nothing.
Momo's is the best, honestly.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I know the
I am
game's not
fine.
fully finished, but still, so far, I'm liking Momo's the best.
Tsuyu Ajui.
The
Dylan.
thing with these type of games, it's always good to go back and check your shit.
Tsuyu Ajui. Tsuyu. Dylan Langford. Tsuyu Ajui. Check love meter. Tsuyu Ajui. Is there? Dylan Langford. Dylan Langford. I don't understand. Up until it. Tsuyu Ajui. I know this isn't going to help, but I think you're amazing. Not matter what your mom says.
What you're, damn.
I.
These little
Dylan
errors
Langford.
are fine. They get fixed in the final.
Dylan Langford. Thank you. Tsuyu Ajui. All right. You give her a small nut. You walk back to your house and open. Mom. Dylan.
Okay, she's probably
Dylan
gonna be
Langford.
the same up until the final.
Skip selected.
No, damn. I'm just gonna go hero name.
Skip. Enter a hero name. Midnight. Are you sure you want that? Dylan. Skip selected. Skip. Stay and help manual. You turned back. Your thought. You head. You stay silent. Itza looks down in. Tina Itza. Langford. Dylan Langford. Skip selected.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Load slot. New game. Load. Load select. Load slot 6. Thursday to. Door. Heart of Gold. Sweet and shy type. Dylan Langford. Check. Dylan Langford.
I cannot get Deku.
I like the sweet guy. Hide menu. Dylan Langford. Load.
I think that's all like the little.
Load. Dylan Langford. Tsuyu Aju. Mina Ash. Tsuyu Aju.
Okay, that's everything I can do so far in this game, Nani. My history.
Izuku Midoriya. Izuku Midoriya. Don't tell me. Minoru Mineta. More.
Yeah, that's all I can do right now.
Prefs. Title.
Honestly, this was quite an enjoyment, y'all. Like, I enjoyed every moment of this, honestly. It was different. I could probably get Ochakos, but honestly, it's 2 a.m. and I'm fucking exhausted. Not really, but still. I think three like little like I know not endings, but little like events type shit is fine for now. So y'all eat some popcorn or something. You know, having oh my god, this is a 3-hour video. Win.